Hey you guys, if you're looking to move into Fresno, California and you want a 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom, today we're going to cover that for you. We're looking at the Somerset community, and as you can see, the 4 or 5-bedroom also come with the 3-car garage. So we're going to go inside, give you kind of an idea of what it comes with. Stick with me and let's take a look. All right, guys, welcome to the inside here. We are in the Aspen Model and of this community, and so we're in the Somerset community. Got a little pricing sheet with me to help us out with the pricing. But before we get into all of that, let's just kind of take a look at what we're working with here. So we've got the vaulted ceilings up at the top there. Kind of cool light fixture that they have there. I love when they give a little artistic feel to the light fixtures. It makes it not look so mundane. And then right off the left here, I'm not sure, I think this is right into the garage. Might as well take a peek if it's open. And it is open. Let's take a look and see. I usually don't pop into the garage too often, but so this is the inside of a 3-car garage here. So that's good, extra part if you need that. And I have buyers, oftentimes they're saying, hey, I've got to have that 3rd car garage. I'm going to set it up as a gym, a workout area. Maybe you need the actual parking. This model comes with that. And then right off the wing here, we're looking at an office setup. More and more of us are working at home, so this is kind of cool. It's a nice office because it looks like we have like a quartzite type counter on the that they're working with there. Built-in drawers, so that's going to be helpful. Some cabinet space. I'm going to open up the cabinet and the drawers too. So let's open up this drawer. Take a look here. Let's see, is it soft close? Soft close drawers there for your. So if you're working and someone is sleeping or they're not going to disturb them, you got some cabinet space up here to store supplies. This is a pretty handy setup office, and if you're two people working and you don't mind sharing and working together, this is a great setup for you here. I love it. Ceiling fan inside to help keep it cool. Like it. And you can see that they're going with we're seeing that with pretty much all the new builds for the most part. There's usually tile or wood laminate type flooring, so that's what we're working with here today. You know, that's very, very popular now. So we're coming down the hallway here, and we see our first bedroom. So decent sized bedroom. Love that light fixture at the top. We're gonna get to that in a second. But that light fixture up there is pretty cool. That's different. I like that. Normally, you'll see all one color with the paint. Love that they're mixing the paint in with the 2-tone. I love that. And so I'm not sure if you would be able to change that out on your model, but I would imagine you would be able to. And so in the bedrooms, we get into a little carpet. That's kind of nice when it's cold because your feet hitting that ground, you want something warm on your feet. So this is a nice flooring carpet there, all right? And so now, right off that room, there's a bathroom that's gonna separate, so between 2 bedrooms. So here's a bathroom here, and we're seeing Jack and Jill sinks, pretty standard light fixtures. And we're into the shower area. So we got the standard shower insert here with the bathtub. So comes in handy if you have little ones that are not ready to do the shower thing. We've got an actual bathtub now. Us adults, a lot of times, if you're like me, you're probably doing more showers than you are baths. And then we got the other bedroom that's sharing that bathroom. So 2 on this wing of the house, we've got 2 bedrooms that are sharing a bathroom. And this one comes with the built-in, nice built-in right there. So that saves space with they cut a space in for that built-in. So storage on top of it, storage in the drawers themselves. The closet's pretty standard, but we're gonna peek inside anyway. Never wanna not check, because you never know what you're gonna find. So it's pretty standard closet in here. Nothing fancy, we've seen these before. But I always look, because sometimes you have some storage inside, and that could be handy. We got the ceiling fan again, so we know some builders do not offer the ceiling fan option at all in the bedrooms, so that is offered here in this community. And then we got nice size in the bedroom. We got room for nightstands on either side, plus a little plant fixture there or whatever else you want to put in that spot. It could be a chair, so we got some good space in here. And now we're gonna go on down the hallway. So that's 2 bedrooms on the one wing. Let's go on in further into the house. So right off the bat when we entered in, we saw that bedroom. So we're gonna go into the house itself. Yeah, it's okay. We're right into the main part of the home. And this is the open floor plan, which is, you know, very, very popular these days. So we got the big island in the middle, courtside, farmhouse sink. So we'll come around here. We got some cabinetry underneath here. And I probably won't catch it in the video in the shop, but we have outlets on either side of the breakfast bar, so that's kind of handy. And then we passed by it, but the appliances are gonna be KitchenAid. So KitchenAid fridge, KitchenAid stove, KitchenAid microwave, and then we'll back in a minute here. Even our dishwasher is KitchenAid. So all KitchenAid appliances. I'm gonna open up the pantry here. And so in the pantry, this is more of like it's not even a walk-in pantry, but it's still handy to have one. You can put a lot of storage in here. So you got the shelving here. You can reach everything by opening the door, and then at the bottom down here. So this is still, at least you have it. I know having one is better than not having one. And then we have an extra long countertop here with the quartzite on either side of the stove. Tons of cabinetry here, above and below. So lots of cabinetry. We got the laminate wood continuing through here. So all throughout the house, laminate, except for the bedrooms is what we noticed. Loved how they changed the pictures and the painting again. So now in here, we got the blue walls again. We noticed that in one of the bedrooms. This is really cool right here. I like the little lighting just right on the wall here. This is pretty cool. So I like that, adding that extra light. Of course, we got light right over the dining table. So it's really keeping this area well lit. This is pretty cool. I love the design of the lights in here. That light was cool. This is a cool light. Nice. Windows on either side. So you got a sliding glass door plus the window right here. So even when you're not using during the day, you're gonna have light here at night with all the extra lighting. You got lights here, so it's a well-lit area. This table here is seating, what, 4, 6 people, so there's room for a bigger table. So it's a nice size area for your dining. And so now we're gonna transition from this area, because it's an open floor plan, so we transition to this area over here, the living room area. Love the accent wall. And with that blue, it just really looks cool with the blue and the designs on the wall. So that's a nice, and I like what they did here because it's a painting. So you don't have to have a television here, but obviously a television could fit here. It just depends on how big your TV is. And even if the TV was bigger than these slats, I mean, you just pull it off against the wall. So this is pretty cool. The way they have it set up, I think would work for most people. Obviously you could change this around the way you want. And then all the lighting, this whole side over here is just light. The whole other side is windows. So that's gonna bring in a lot of natural sunlight. I like the way they thought it out. Wow, and then I keep going back to the lighting. I just now noticed over the breakfast bar here. Again, that's a little bit different. So the walls on the lights on the walls, over the dining room and over the breakfast bar, pretty different. I like it. I like it. So now we're gonna go back. So this is the main area. We know that down that hallway were 2 bedrooms on here, just trying to get familiar with the floor layout. And then down this hall over here, we're going to have the laundry room right here. So that's for the whole bottom floor here. Now, most of the time we find the laundry room upstairs. So I'm surprised that they have the laundry room downstairs. There is an upstairs, but the reason why I think this is downstairs is because there's only 1 bedroom upstairs and all the bedrooms are downstairs. So we've got 3 bedrooms downstairs and 1 upstairs, and it's room for a possible 5th if needed in this floor plan. I love the fact that they have tons of cabinetry. So I've seen laundry rooms where there was, even if you wanted cabinetry, there was no room to put it in. We have room to put in cabinetry against the back side of the wall instead of just having a blank wall and not using the space here. Awesome idea for us. Put in some pegs here to hang up clothes that maybe need to be dry a little bit longer, didn't dry all the way in the dryer. However you want to use that, that's awesome. And then of course, you can never have enough cabinetry. So they got the sink inside and you have the cabinet. So I like that idea. Very smart planning on this floor plan here. And then we got a half bath. This half bath, we know there's a bath on the other side of the house, but this is a half bath and it's probably gonna be more, I would see this being used more for guests that come in. And then all the way down at the end down here, we're gonna walk down here. Now this room is our primary bedroom, or some people will call it the master bedroom. And it's all the way on the other side of the house, so obviously it lends itself to privacy. So this room is all the way at the end, lots of privacy because of the space and where it's located at. And then in this bedroom, I like what they did in this master bedroom. You got windows here. So you're gonna get the sunlight coming in this way. 2 windows on this wall, so almost the whole wall is a window. It's not quite, but almost the whole wall. So lots of sunlight. Of course, you use your curtains to adjust how much light you want to come in. But on those days that you want light, you can do that. And most of us like the light. It brightens the room. This is different, well, a little different light fixture here. And then I'm looking around at the size of this room. It's pretty good size. And then you know what we passed up here? We're gonna be going into the closet, take a peek of that. I think there's 2 closets, I believe. We'll check. This is a decent sized closet here. It's not the hugest I've seen, but it's definitely got good room. It's good room here. Because there's so much room up on the ceiling, it lends itself to the option of putting shelving in if you wanted to do that. But it's definitely a good sized closet. And then we're coming back into the bathroom area, and I see the closet. There's a secondary closet all the way back in the bathroom. So if you were to combine both closets, you'd have a really large closet. So the closet space I think is good. As we go into the bathroom here, we're seeing that they do have a bathtub. I love this little cool seating area. So whenever they put these in, this model has it. I love when they put that in because now you can put extra some things there. What if you have your shampoo or conditioner or whatever it is that you want to reach? It's right there. Those things would not fit on this tub, and it doesn't look as nice having it cluttered with shampoo and things like that. But having a little shelf there, it's out of the way, and you still can enjoy the bathtub area. And we can see we got Jack and Jill sinks, standard cabinetry down below, and then as we pan over to the right over here, we got our water closet. I believe this is going to have a door. If you notice, as we've been going through, most of the rooms did not have a door. And we're gonna pan around here in a second and take you into this closet right behind me here. And so this is a little bit bigger than the other closet, but not much. But together they are huge. So this is a lot of space. Plenty of room for what you need to do in the closet. And again, you could put shelving up to a little bit higher because of the height of the ceiling. It's well lit in here too, I like that. Well lit, so this is awesome. So hey, we still have more to see. So we're going to go upstairs and we're gonna head on out. All right guys, so now we're up on the loft area. So we covered 3 bedrooms already, and now this is the 4th bedroom. This layout does lend itself to a 5th bedroom. This is actually, as I'm going around and showing you everything, keep in mind, this could be like a suite, really. That's the feel I have of this. So you have windows right here at the top. Cool accent wall. Again, they did a good job with accent walls throughout the home. I like them. I don't think they're gonna, I like them. They still have a modern feel to them, and it breaks up the monotony of just a plain wall. And so you got well lit here, but you can control that lighting with, well, if you get plantation shutters, that'll help you control the lighting here without closing the whole thing out. And then, so this is a cool little, I love the little beach feel here. And so accent walls all the way around. And what you can't see or hear, because you can't hear, you're not here with me, this is very quiet. It's all the way at the other end of the home. The living room is way over, the kitchen is way on the other side of the house downstairs. So whoever's up here is having tons of privacy. They're not worried about making noise for others. This is not over a kitchen, so the guests downstairs not hearing any kind of jumping around. They're not hearing any of that. So you could be in here having the time of your life. You're not disturbing anyone. Tons of privacy over here. We saw there was separation on the master bedroom. Again, a privacy from the rest of the home. So this could be an area, a secondary area for games, television, or just a whole suite for whoever wants to live up here, because let's go down over this way. We have a closet that's open outside the bedroom. So it's like a linen closet here, but now this is the only bathroom that's up here, and there's only 1 bedroom up here right now. So that main person will be using this bathroom. And then here's the room. It's not a master bedroom, but it's a pretty good sized room. So we got the bedroom here, normal bedroom, normal size light, normal closet. But what's cool is we're gonna we're gonna go back up, show you closet, and come back out over here. So from the bedroom, you've got your own private living room here, if you will. It just depends on how you want to use it. You can use it as something for the rest of the house to turn into a game room, entertainment room, or it could just be for this person's entertainment up here. So I like it. It could be a whole suite. So that's our 4th bedroom. And while we're here, we're gonna talk about a little pricing on this. So real quick, we're in the Somerset community. So this is really close. It's right on the outskirts of Fresno. It's really technically called Sanger. Sanger is another municipality, so hopefully the map will pop up here while I'm talking to you, and you'll see that Sanger's like right next to Fresno, like right there. Sanger West High School is in the Fresno School District, so just like overlap. So it's right there. So you have residents of Sanger's going to Sanger West High School. You have residents of Fresno going to Sanger West because it's right there. This community is right down like 10 minutes away from Sanger West High School. It's a brand new high school that's pretty amazing. So if you want to know more about that, just reach out to me. I'll tell you some of the awesome things that's going on with that high school. And you may want your kids just to go to that high school. It's pretty amazing. And then there's more awesome things being slated to be built out this way. So that's why this community is so awesome. It's easy to get right down into Fresno. You also have access to Sanger, which is a smaller community. And so you have the best of both worlds here. So if you want to know more about this community, let me know. Again, the bedrooms are you got 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, and the prices are starting at $516. So $516,900 is where they're starting. We're in phase 9, so there's already been several price increases. So there will be properties where I will share with you in certain communities that are in phase 1. Those communities, you want to reach out to me and jump into those because the prices will be going up on those. Every time they go to a new phase, they pretty much raise the price. So right now we're in phase 9. And of course, when they go to the next phase, the prices will probably go up again. So it's a great time for you to give me a call. And again, prices start at $516,900. Square footage is about 2,855 square feet. This one's a 2-story. And again, this is the Aspen model. We're in a Somerset community, great planning developments that are coming out. So again, if you want to get more information on that, look at my information down below, reach out. There's other videos that I put out for other parts of Fresno. So check those out too. Follow me so you can see the old ones and the new ones that I'll be releasing. Any information you want to know about new construction, we got you covered. We're gonna save you time, we're gonna save you money, and we're gonna save you a headache. You're gonna have a partner that knows the community very, very well. And I know the landmines that you need to be watchful for and step on, help you guide. I'll guide you through those as you're going through new construction. So we make this a pleasant experience for you. Hey, till the next time, take care.